Hey everybody, my name is Lauren Paul and I am the owner of Lauren Paul Photography and LA Marketing and Productions. All week this week and next we have been interviewing small business owners from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And right now we are going to chat with one of my very best friends, Sara Fry. She is the owner of 181 Ranch and she's going to tell us all about it. Hello.
Hello, I'm excited to be here.
Hey, me too. So tell us about the ranch. How did it get started?
Okay, well, 181 Ranch was actually built as a state-of-the-art horse training facility, and it operated like that for about 10 years. And then when I was pregnant with my first child, I started doing little pony birthday parties just as kind of a additional income when I left my job to be a stay-at-home mom. And from there, it has just kind of grown on its own. Horse training stopped in 2015-ish, and since then we've just kind of been organically converting to an event center, and that's where we're at now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So tell us about the name 181.
Well, it's super creative. It's very, very exciting story about 181 Ranch. So our ranch is located on 181st Street between Harvard and Yale and Bixby. So, 181.
It's perfect. It's easy to remember.
Perfect. Very simple.
Like when I first started doing photography sessions out there, I was like, I wonder what 181 is. Maybe that's how many acres are out here, or maybe that's something inspiring or awesome. But
no,
I think
literally the street we're on.
rolls off the tongue nice. So now you know, 181.
That's it. Probably not the name I would have chosen for the business that we're doing, but at this point it's very significant to me and special. I mean, we could have probably done a full rebranding, but it's my family's place. My dad built it. He named it, so it's important. It's special.
I think it's good. Okay, so tell us about the recent transformations at the ranch. You guys have done a lot of work out there, and you're getting ready for hopefully quarantine to be over so that you can open back up and offer parties and events and all that good stuff. So tell us about what people can look forward to.
Yes. So like I mentioned, this was a horse training facility. So it was dirt floor, stalls, animals, obviously no climate control. And so we have been slowly converting. If you came to Christmas at the ranch last year, you probably saw our new wood floors. It's no longer dirt in the barn, nice big 10,000 square foot wood floor arena. And since then, it's actually kind of been good timing with quarantine. We have kicked off a couple construction projects, one of which is building a brand new bathroom and kitchen facility. It's a full, if you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, you've probably seen a couple pictures, but it's full men's and women's climate controlled bathrooms, so much better than porta potties. It's time. And then a concession stand with a little kitchen in the back. And then inside the barn, we're fully enclosing both ends. It'll still be able to open. We've got big 12-foot reclaimed wood barn doors and some big garage doors, windows. It's just going to look a lot nicer. And then it is insulated, heated, and has a cooling system. It's going to be much more comfortable and give us a lot more opportunity for cold weather events.
Yeah, because the cold weather events are cold.
It's a challenge. It's very, very cold. So now there's a big old thick layer of insulation on the ceiling, and pretty soon, you can see this wall. These walls will be insulated and covered in wood, and it's going to be really pretty. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so in July, you are planning to get some small businesses together. Tell us a little bit about that event that we're keeping our fingers crossed that we'll be able to get to do.
Yeah, so a tour of Tulsa, it was just kind of spontaneously born at like midnight, laying in bed one night. Since all the best ideas, but I'm not a stranger to the large public events. I mean, we do Christmas at the ranch, we have rummage at the ranch. I love doing that. I love bringing businesses out and then giving the public a place to come and shop. There's not a lot like that out here, so it's a good opportunity. But a tour of Tulsa is basically going to be open to any industry, small locally owned businesses in Tulsa, with the closures and everything through COVID being added to I'm sure you were too, added to all these different little, protect small businesses and support each other, and all these little groups is kind of where the idea came about. And I'm like, I've got the space. I know how to throw together these vendor events. So why not do something to where anybody can come? I mean, talking from restaurants to insurance agents, bars, tattoo shops, auto mechanics. I mean, you name it, and then people can come out. It's going to be free, and they can just browse around. There'll be food trucks and hopefully some music, and just kind of, whoever wants to come out and support these businesses, find out about businesses maybe you never knew about. And, maybe you don't need a window cleaner today, but later down the line when you do, they'll be here and you'll have their business card, and you can support somebody local, which is, as I always proclaim, a passion of mine. So.
That's awesome. Okay, so we know that you put on awesome parties at the ranch and lots of fun events and all kinds of great stuff, but there's a lot of behind the scenes that goes on at the ranch that people don't see. And, I think it's looks luxurious and fun to own animals and have land, but tell us a little bit, tell us a little bit about like the day-to-day on the ranch and how much goes into this, because you are probably one of the most hardworking people I know. And so tell everybody about just day to day. What does it look like out there?
You say that because you love me. but it is, you're right. It is a lot of work. And I mean, I guess you get to kind of see it since friends. But the day to day, I mean, we have a lot of animals, which, used to kind of be used more for events. Now they're more just, fun to have and to look at, and for people to enjoy when they're out here. But we're talking pigs, goats, ponies, donkeys, chickens. There's always a sick chicken, I swear. And I have one that died this morning. So that's, we're talking sticking on gloves and disposing of bodies, and, that's not fun. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love it. And then the barn is a literally never ending place of projects and dirt and things to do. And when we've got an event coming up, it's weeks of prep. It's not just, let's throw our doors open and go for it. It's takes a lot. And I mean, we are functional as a ranch, as a facility, not just for events. So like right now I have chickens in the barn that are little babies that we had to shield from the storm. So when they leave, I'm going to have to go in and clean that stall completely out and prep it for our next event. So it's a lot of work, but I love it. Keeps me busy, keeps me sane.
Distraction from everything else going on.
Distraction. I am. This is not too bad of a place to be quarantined, really. So I'll take it.
I would agree. Okay, so what are your hopes and dreams for the ranch? Where do you see yourself going, and what are you hoping that it turns out to be?
I just hope it just keeps growing. I mean, I feel like, we're kind of getting on a roll right in the like getting shut down by COVID. I mean, our April and May and going into June, we have some really awesome events planned. Several private corporate parties, corporate picnics. And, I just want to see that continue to happen. It really sucks to have all of those just shut down and stopped. And so I just want to pick back up with that and just continue on. This is such a cool place. I don't take for granted that I get to live here, but I want to share it with everybody. I mean, with people within our community, within the city that maybe don't get to experience places like this and land and animals. And it is a passion of mine to do these events and bring in the small businesses and give them all an opportunity. And so I just want to be able to keep doing that. And I hope the events keep growing, and, like Christmas and Rummage at the Ranch, that those kind of take on a life of their own and end up being 4 and 5 day events that bring in thousands and thousands and people travel for. And that's my goal. And then of course, weddings and birthday parties and fun things in the mix too. I mean, I don't ever want to get completely away from that, but I still love the kids. I love watching all the kids run around in here. It's like a big giant playground, and that's where my roots started. So I don't want to totally get away from that either.
Yeah. Well, with all of the changes and everything that you guys are adding and doing, it's going to just continue to be, extremely accommodating for all types of events as soon as we can get back to it, which
One
will
of
be
these days.
it will be
hopefully by the time we are back to it, our projects will be completely done. I'm not sure. We're still, 5 or 6 weeks out from it all being finished, but you know how that goes, construction. You never quite know, but it's going to be so pretty. I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited too, because I haven't been out there either. So
I know too.
Okay, so tell us, how can people reach you? How can they find you, find out more about the ranch or booking events and that type of thing?
Social media, of course, Facebook and Instagram, both 181 Ranch. Those are, I follow them all the time, pay a lot of attention. So if you message me on there, I will be the one getting back with you, really across the board anywhere. But you can also email 181ranch@gmail.com. Of course, our website is 181ranch.com. My phone number is on there. It always goes to my cell phone. So anywhere you try to find us, you'll talk to me.
There you are.
Yeah, here I will be waiting for your call.
Of a small business owner.
Yes.
Always on call.
always on call. Yeah, my common time, I feel like, of communicating is via Facebook at like 11:30 at night with someone who is also lying in bed trying to plan their party. Yeah. I can't not do it.
Yep, exactly. Okay, friend. Well, it was so good to talk to you. Thank you for your time.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
To see you again soon.
One of these days. In real life. I'll take this for now. This works.
It works. All right. Bye.
Bye.